Hello, my name is Mark, and in this lecture we will continue the motif of distraction. So, white to move in this position. If you wish, you can pause the video and find the winning move. First thing to notice is that the black king is trapped. Second, it seems like white has 3 attackers onto this a7 pawn, and black only has the 2 defenders, the bishop and the king. Therefore, it is possible for white to take this pawn. So, what will happen if knight takes this pawn on a7? Worst case scenario, black loses a rook, and that happens if bishop takes on a7, rook takes on a7 check, king to b8, then rook to a8 check, king to c7, and rook takes rook on f8. And black is losing a rook. However, in this position, black has stronger moves than to take the knight on a7. One of them is b6. Simple. And that frees up the space for the black king to move away. So in the case now, if the knight jumps away with rook check to the king, then the black king will just jump away, and it seems more difficult to continue an attack here. So, what is the winning move? I'll give you a quick hint, and that the motif that we are following this lecture is distraction. And in light of this, the winning move is knight to c7. Let's have a look. If bishop takes on c7, then rook takes on a7 check, and after king moves away to b8, rook to a8 check mate. And as you can see, we have distracted the black bishop from defending this pawn on a7. Also, by distracting the black bishop and making a move to this square c7, we're basically creating a wall for the black king, so he won't be able to escape. Okay, so now let's look at this position from black's point of view. If it's black's turn to move now, can you find the winning move? If you wish, you may pause the video. Okay, so the winning move is knight takes on g4 check. And after bishop takes on g4, rook to f2 check. And after king to h3, rook to h1 check mate. So, okay, let's go back. What if bishop doesn't take on g4 after knight takes the pawn on g4? What if the king moves away, let's say to g2? Then rook to f2 checkmate straight away. Okay, let's look at the significance of this move. So knight to g4, even though in some ways I would say this is more decoying than distraction, however, it still frees up the space for the black rook on f8 to join in on the attack. And why I consider this distraction in some way is that after bishop does take the knight on g4 and black rook joins in and goes to f2 and checks the king, and king goes to h3, and then finally rook mates the king on h1, if the white bishop wasn't here, then the white king would have a place to escape. However, that's not the case. And another thing I wanted to point out is that this is why the move knight takes a7 is very flawed, because then you're just passing on the initiative to black, who then just plays his killer move. Knight takes on g4, And as we've already seen, this is mate. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Have a great day, and just remember, practice makes perfect.